Hello, everyone. It's XNYC Prepper, and a subscriber asked me a question. He wanted to know if I support Israel in this war that's happening in the Middle East. And my answer to that is no, absolutely not. Now, do I support Palestine? Am I like one of these college kids out there, you know, free, free, free Palestine, blah, 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 blah? No, I'm not that either. Because I'm not for these terrorist groups like Hezbollah and etc., 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 who are causing, death to Israelis. They went over there and they killed maybe 1,200. Was that done? Did they let them do it on purpose so they could start? Who knows? Maybe. I'll tell you one thing. I am a Catholic from New York. And there are a lot of Jews here. And for the most part, none of them have really treated me bad, but none of them have treated me also good or with respect. Okay? And when I worked down in the Diamond District as a jeweler, at first we had different types of nationalities back in the 70s, early 80s, of people who were jewelers. Then the mostly European Jews came on the block, and Orthodox Jews, and they took over 47th Street, and I had to get out of there because you guys are real nasty. I'll tell you the truth. I would hold the door open for you, and you walk right by, wouldn't say thank you. You would be actually rude, and I'm just telling you how it is. Now, you can go into we would call it an Arab store, right? Here in the city. And they weren't so nice, but they weren't rude to you either, you know? So, no, I'm not for either one. I'm not for all of the death that you guys are causing Israel, okay? And Palestine too, both of you guys. Okay, but Israel, these children in Gaza are starving. That is the ultimate sin, man. Why don't you fight like a man? If you're going to fight, fight like men. All right? Don't, prohibit people from eating. Civilians, children especially, starving to death. Starving. That's a sin, man. In Ukraine, a lot of kids have been killed. And the ones that haven't been killed, they have no dads any longer. Their whole life, they had to relocate. Their whole lives are messed up. And I'm talking about the kids. I don't care about you adults. I don't care about Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine. I care about America only. Only. And it looks like our country has been infiltrated by traitors who are trying to take down our country and the world, basically. And but as far as answering that question, do you support Israel? No, I don't support Israel. No, I don't. I don't support what they're doing. This last thing that happened, blowing up cell phones, pagers, walkie-talkies. I heard that also some computers blew up, and now they're saying that this is something that they planned way back, and during the construction of these apparatuses, they implanted, blowing up material in them. That's BS, man. I believe that they have the technology to blow up this phone right now that I'm looking into right now. Blow it up right in my face. When they did that, a lot of innocent people got blown up. It wasn't just Hezbollah leaders okay? But a lot of other innocent people got blown up. Their hands got blown apart, their eyes, they're blinded. So a lot of them got killed. And that's a dirty way to fight, man. That's like, okay, I understand there are no rules in a street fight. There are no rules. But damn, when it comes to children, there are rules. The rule of God. And we're all going to pay the price. Including you, Mr. Vladimir Putin. You know, you've killed 500,000 men in Ukraine. All right? And for what? For what? Well, you know, your time's going to come too. And Zelensky, you little puppet, you little queer puppet, you little ass-kissing, ass-begging little twerp. Your time's going to come too, you little Nazi. You're all a bunch of criminals, all of you guys. Alright? You're all a bunch of criminals. North Korea, the way you suppress your people, they're getting tired of it, I heard lately. You know, China, forget about China. And so all these commies now are coming after us. China, North Korea, Russia, Iran. These people who suppress people. Iran. Look how you treat your women. All of you Muslims. Yeah, I'm going to call you out. Look how you treat your women. All right? Like they're your objects. You beat them up if they show a little bit of leg. And by the way, some of them have some nice legs. You know? And pretty eyes. That's the only thing that you can see, right? It's the eyes, that's all. Hide the hair. Whatever. Okay, that's your religion. You Orthodox Jews, you all dress alike, like you're back in the days of Abraham Lincoln. That's your own thing, man. You know what? But don't get me involved on my kids, all right? You want to get the United States involved in all of this, and now because we have traitors there that you guys probably put in, you know, this is all happening. And as far as Donald Trump coming and saving the day, I'm going to tell you, everybody out there, don't count on anyone to save you. Donald Trump will not save this. He's probably part of this. Although I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, and myself personally, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I am hoping that he is the real deal. You know, I don't mind his attitude. He does have a stupid attitude, like, I'm the best, I'm the king, I'm the best without me. I'm the only one who could do it. Nobody else is going to do it. Only me, only me, only me. You know, I don't like that. But guess what? If he does, and he does stop these wars, and fixes the economy again, and I could go out and get some gasoline for my truck, then, you know, I'm down for it. But can he be part of this all? Absolutely. These guys are all actors. They all know each other. They all know each other. I bet you most of them were at that Diddy party, at that freak out. Even DT was there, I heard. Oh yeah, I seen pictures of him and Melania there. So we don't know, you know what I mean? We really don't know, guys. And if you're going to count on, and this is a tough one, if you're going to count on Jesus to save you, oh, forget it, I'm just going to live my life and I'll leave it up to God. God's going to save me. Well, you know what? Honestly, God wants you to save yourself. He has given us the power to try to save ourselves. He wants us to save ourselves. Yes, he wants us to keep him in mind, to love him, and to ask him for help and for forgiveness and all of that. And pray to God and pray to Jesus Christ that when you die, he takes you. You don't be a sinner, okay? Don't be a racist. No matter what's happening against China, Iran, North Korea, you know, Palestine, Israel. I'm not a racist against none of you guys. Although I just finished telling you that I don't support Israel, I don't support Palestine, I don't support Russia, I don't support Ukraine, I don't support war, that doesn't mean that the people have nothing to do with the governments in most cases. Okay? It's these governments, these people who are in control, who are destroying everything. And they're going after this depopulation agenda. Already taken out 500,000 people, 500,000 men in Ukraine. There's going to be a lot of beautiful single Ukrainian women available very soon. And if you're one, hey, give me a shout. My email's there. Because I love Ukrainian women. I love all women from every country in the world. Every child in the world is equal. Every human in the world is equal. Although us men, we don't believe that. But you know what? When it comes to the children, I'm not taking your side, Israel. All right? There are too many kids in Gaza starving to death. That's one thing that I can't take in my mind. One thing is to go in there and shoot them. But to let them starve little by little, suffer such a long time. Can you imagine not eating and dying from that? Skin and bones, losing all your weight. That happened in Germany, right? You saw what happened to all the Jews. Okay, now you guys are doing it to... It happened to you guys in Germany, and now it's happening in Gaza, and you guys are causing it. So no, I don't support you. And no, I don't support Hezbollah and Al-Qaeda. No, of course not. Of course not. And who makes these terrorist groups? Do we do it? Do they do it? Who knows? Doesn't matter. All right? So all that matters is, you know what? You got to roll with the punches. All right? You got to roll with the punches. That's all. Roll with the punches, people. Don't let this affect you in your mind to hate people. Okay? We're having an election very soon. All right? Don't go crazy on this election. I got a feeling Trump is not going to win. I got a feeling that they're going to put her in there. Remember, JFK told us, presidents are not elected. Presidents are placed. They are placed for a purpose. Right? If Donald Trump becomes president, which I hope, of course, I don't want Kamala. No. I really don't even want to live here anymore if Kamala becomes president. But where would I go? But still. But if Trump doesn't make it, or let's say if he does make it, then the Democrats are going to go crazy. There's going to be war in the streets. In New York, in California, in Oregon, and all these states, so in Chicago, they're going to flip out. They're going to start war. Now, if it's vice versa, and Kamala gets in there, we all know that Republicans don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. All right, Trump lost, or supposedly was cheated out of an election. Nothing happened. They just tried to kill him twice on TV in front of us, and they're not going to stop. That's the ideal plan of theirs. Make believe somebody killed Trump, and take the election that way. So what I'm saying is, if Kamala becomes president, which is probably what's going to happen, I'm praying to God that it doesn't. But if it does, guys, let's not cause a civil war. I don't think it's going to happen anyway, because Republicans don't do anything. But even if Trump becomes president, we don't need a civil war. We don't need to fight among each other, because when that happens, okay, then that's when the UN is going to come in here, and martial law will be used as an excuse for the UN to come in here, and actually, then that's when our enemies will take over this country. We are at war right now, currently, with Iran and with Russia. Although you guys say no, officially it hasn't started. Yes, it did. It started. We are at war with them. Okay? And if we do give Ukraine / NATO these long distance missiles to shoot into Moscow, they're going to retaliate. You're poking the bear. You're putting them up against the corner on purpose because you want this whole shit to blow up. Just become a good Christian. You have time, guys. Do we have time to prepare? Yeah, you still have some time to prepare. Any time you have is time enough, or time to prepare. Put away food, put away water, put away protection, okay? And live as long as you can. When the shit hits the fan, go out like a man with your boots on, okay? Don't be scared. I'm gonna live as long as I can so I can try to help as many people as I can on the way out. I'm gonna die anyway. You're gonna die. We're all gonna die. But if I'm gonna die in combat, I'm gonna become a soldier and a warrior of God, of Jesus Christ, and I will try to help people. But at the same token, if I have to defend myself and defend my people, and the only way to defend is to eliminate the enemy who's trying to kill us, I'll do it. I have no choice. I know that God will forgive me because of my intention is to protect. That's my intention, to protect and to check it out all the way to the end, man. And then at the end, when I see that bomb coming my way, I don't know. I'm gonna scream and shout and celebrate, and Jesus, here I come, baby. Take me, God, I'm coming. And that's it. But as far as, do I support Israel? Do I support the Palestinians? Excuse me if I say it wrong, Palestine, whatever. Do I support Ukraine? No, I don't support nobody. I support America and, Americans. America and Americans, that's who I support. And my family. And myself and my 2 dogs. Alright. Alright, so peace out, everybody. Just wanted you guys to know how I feel about this. Don't ask me if I support Israel, because I don't.